So we're at the Champions League draw. We are the full seeds. We are the lowest of the full seeds with just 6.62 of coefficient points. We've got these groups to draw, and there's a lot of groups I do not want. I don't want Group B. I don't want Group C. I don't want Group D. I don't want Group E. I don't want Group F. I wouldn't be averse to Group A because I think we can beat Olympiacos and maybe even Shakhtar Donetsk. I think in Group G, we can beat Basel. I don't think we can do anything else. Well, in Group H, we should be able to beat Zenit, but I don't see us being Porto. So we're going to see who we get. We've just been given 12.65 million, so we should be financially okay for the time being. But let's now do this draw. I'm scared. I've just got to be honest. I'm scared about what's going to happen here. Please be a good draw. Please be a good draw. Valencia got Group A. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I don't want any of the next 5 groups. Lask have got Group B. Okay, that's good. Monaco got Group C. We need Celtic or Slaven Bratislava to get this group. Thank God we avoided the group of death. Okay. Next group. Anyone in this pot can get to this group. Please do not be us. Milan, that's a group of death. Oh my God, that's even more of a group of death than I thought it would be. Okay. Celtic and Nice can get this group. Please do not give us this group. Okay, we got a group. We got the 2 groups I was hoping for. Group G or Group H. Celtic or us will get Group G or Group H. And I don't know which one's the better one. I'm going to be honest with you. Basel or Zenit is what I'm looking at here. And we have got Zenit. We've got Group H. Oh, I would have loved Group A, but at the same time, Group H is not bad either. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022. Our journey with Charleroi. We have just accepted a brand new contract last month with the team, which sees us tied down for another 3 years, which honestly for me is the best thing possible. I'm looking at this thinking, we need to do more than this because we've got a lot of time on our hands. And we've made more transfers, we've sold more players, we've signed more players. I personally think we've made some good business in the transfer window, even if you may not agree with some of the transfer moves I have done. I'll just show you them, shall I? So the first piece of transfer moves I did was sell Lazar to Heidenheim for 400,000. His estimated value is between 40 to 400,000 right now. Personally, I think I ripped them off by getting 400,000 for him, so that's good. He's playing the second tier for the team in Germany, but hey, we got 400,000 for a player that I didn't think was good enough for us. And if we ever wanted to get him back, we could get him back for that sort of price again. But again, I doubt I'd ever do it. And again, I just don't see a lot of value in the guy, so it made sense for me to sell Lazar on. So, good move, really, I think. Now, the move that I've just done, and you may not agree with, but I sold Koffi for £900,000. We paid £425,000 for him last year. We only played him 8 times. He conceded 3 goals. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why did you sell a player like that to Norwich? Well, he was upset with the fact he wasn't playing. And I thought, you know what? We can play him. Then I got a message saying that he wasn't going to be willing to sign a new contract. And I thought, you know what? If he's not willing to sign a new contract, we're going to sell him on ourselves. So we tried to get him up for $1 million for him. We could have got at least 1.1 million for him potentially, but 900,000 is the best we can get. And given we had signed him for 425,000 the year before, I think that's a good deal personally. Yes, he played 3 times and conceded just 1 goal and got 2 clean sheets in the first 2 matches, but we do have a replacement. I didn't just sell Koffi without having another player bought beforehand. I am not that stupid. And I think the player I bought in for 150,000 was worth the money, personally. However, we're going to go through the players we bought chronologically, and we've got Samueludozi on loan. We're paying just £500 a week for this guy. And he's not had the best of start so far. Been on the bench twice, started twice, has a 6.65 average rating so far. So, not the dream impact I was hoping he'd have, but he's still good enough in the division. He's still good enough to be playing for the division. And he's still a 3-star player, so I don't think he's a terrible player. he's just not really living to the expectations I kind of have of him right now, which is a bit of a shame. We might have brought Mason for nothing. This guy's a free transfer, and given that we could potentially get 170 to 900,000 for him right now, and he's wanted on loan by Heist, personally, I think we've done a good deal here. So even if he doesn't turn out to be as good as I hoped he would be, we're still going to make a profit from this guy, and for nothing, a compensation deal of nothing, where the most we probably paid was $4,000 to get him to sign a new contract, or to sign a contract with us. I think we've done well here. If he improves and develops, that's great. But given we've got 4 training facilities, that might not be happening for a while. But hey, we've got good money. This guy is worth it, I think. So remember the goalkeeper I said we had a replacement for? Yeah. Oya Lazar has been signed, and 32 years of age, yes, but he's a perfectionist. He's 6'2", 17 aerial reach. His acceleration is not amazing, but he's got 16 jumping reach as well. So for me, we might have signed a better player than Koffi was. And given he could be a mentor for Charleroi, I think this guy is worth the signing. He's worth the money. Yes, he's never actually had a cap for Spain, but given he's been paid less than Koffi was and is better, personally, feels like a good move. It really does. So I may have also signed another striker in Matus Simon or Simon. Is it Simon or Simon? I actually don't know, but we signed him for 13.5 grand, and he's worth between 1.7 to 2.9 million already. Now, I see striker in this guy's future. I really do. He's 15. We bought him from our affiliate, The Ton, and I am excited about this guy. I really am. The fact he's already worth 1.7 to 2.9 million means this guy is the kind of person we can bring in through the youth system and improve long term. We just need to improve our training facilities and we'll be solid and golden. 15 finishing as well. This guy's a poacher, but I want to make him an advanced forward. I think he has the tools to be that good in the role. We just need to improve him properly, get him to be fast and have better stamina, and we're solid. We're golden. We just need to make sure we do well with it. Now, the last transfer we've made is Cassie. Yeah, I might have spent 600,000 in this guy, with 200,000 up front, and then another 200,000 in the next period, and then another 200,000 in another installment. So he's worth between 425,000 to 800,000. He's been paid 3.1 grand a week, but he's agreed to be a breakthrough prospect, which means I could leave him out of the Champions League squad and he won't get upset. I hope. I really hope that's the case. He's also had a year at Lamel, so he's already got a year in Belgium, which means for me, he will be part of the registration and part of the teamwork, the backroom staffing, the Champions League registration when we get to that point. And I'm excited because I genuinely don't know what to expect. And he's good enough for the division. He can be a star player as far as I'm concerned for the division, or at least a leading player for this division. So as far as I'm concerned, he's a punt that may not work out, but he is a punt that we've paid money for, and he's our third choice striker. So really, I think we've done well with this signing. I really do. We just need to make sure we do better and get more signs over the line, right? Not too hard, is it? He's definitely able to be registered for the league because he's 19. He doesn't need to be registered. It's perfect. It really is. Now, though, we're going to go over the games we've had since we last met because we've had at least 5 league games. They've not all gone well. The first game we had was against Antwerp, and we lost after this goal was scored. X-Team finds Fischer, and Fischer scores a long-range effort, and that was the only shot of the game. No idea how we didn't win this game. We had twice as many shots on goal, but only had 3 shots off target, which is probably where we lost the game. We had 9 shots off target, and while our defense was good, the strike partnership, the strike force I was expecting to do well, didn't do so well, so a little disappointed to say the least with that regards. The next game we had was against Genk, and where we struggled in the first game, we took a full advantage of the second game. Badgie started this time, and Badgie rewarded me with the first goal of the game. 25 minutes in, a good ball from Gustafsson. We then make it 2. Lopez getting the assist, finding Badgie. Van der Voort making a mistake. 2-0, Charleroi. And in 75 minutes, we make it 3. Lopez involved again, finds Badgie. Badgie's through on goal. And then Muniz makes a mistake, and Badgie scores a hat-trick. It was the Badgie show. But yeah, Yusuf Badgie, really good player, 3 goals in this game. Destroyed Genk. We beat them 3-0 for the second time in 2 years at our ground. We love playing against Genk, we really do. We then took on OH Leuven and we took the lead after Stefan scores the opening goal inside 24 minutes. We then took another corner and Stefan scores again, this time for a different method. We're 2-0 up and inside 89 minutes we make it 3. Willems on the ball, on the wing, plays in the middle, finds Badgie, he finds Noel Lopez. Lopez scores his first ever goal for the club. I needed him to score goals because he's not been amazing so far. And that goal really cemented the fact that yes, he will be a goal scorer and he can assist as well. Noel Lopez, striker who could be a winger and inverted winger as well. Sadly enough, our inverted wingers have not been so good this year. I need to figure out why that's the case, but it is what it is. The next game we had was against Eupen and it took us 53 minutes, but we did get the opening goal. Kiyembe makes his first appearance of the season after injury, finds Badgie, their keeper makes a mistake. I don't care how we get the goals, I don't care how we get the wins, as long as we do win. 1-0 here, 3 wins and a bounce. It's perfect times. Then we took on Cercle Bruges, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the hell happened in this game. We're 1-0 down inside 60 minutes, after Demand scores the opening goal inside 60 minutes. Okay, we can come back from this. Then they make it 2 inside 67 minutes, and I've made some changes at this point, and Denka scores the goal, or Denki scores the goal. I thought, okay, we can't surely have a third goal. We need to get back in this game quickly. We've already lost at this point, but then Summers scores, and it's 3-0 inside 96 minutes. We've been smashed by Cercle Bruges by 3-0, and I don't know where the hell this came from. Where this sort of performance came from for us to be smashed to pieces. Our goalkeeper, who we just signed for 150,000, had a 6.5 rating. They had 12 shots on goal to our 14, 8 on target to our 4. So that's where they won the game. We were really poor, and I don't know why we were so poor in this game. They just knew what to do, knew how to counter us. Their formation was this. It wasn't like they had a fancy tactic or anything. A 4-2-3-1. Wasn't fancy. And for the second time in 2 years, inside the first 5 matches, we've lost by 3-0 to a team. I don't know how we've done it either. As far as we're concerned, defending our crown looks like we might already be struggling with that since the team we just lost to are top of the table with 13 points in the first 5 matches. Ostende have gotten second place because they played the game more. They've got 11 points. Standard Liège got third place with 11 points. Club Brugge and Genk have both got 10 points. So we've not enjoyed the best of start so far. We've taken Excel Mouscron, and I really hope we win this game at home, because if we don't win this game, it would mean that half our games as defending champions would not be victories, and the board do expect us to be in the top 5 positions. They're satisfied right now that we're changing the title. Yes, just satisfied for that. We are trying to improve our training facilities. We've got until 2 more months for that to be done, but the Champions League is going to be rising. We have got 18.3 million between the Champions League draw and the transfers we've made to sell players, so we got money now. And projection, we expect to have 11.67 million, so we can make more upgrades to the facilities in the very near future if we needed to, which is kind of important for my goal of making this team the best team in Europe. And in Belgium, mostly Belgium. But yes, when we got this message saying that we're being rewarded 12.65 million for qualifying for the Europa Champions League group stage, I knew immediately that's our financial situation sorted out immediately. We just need to wait for that to happen and not, you know, panic and sell our training facilities like a bunch of chumps. Bored. Still, we're taking an Excel Mouscron, and I really need to win. So, let's hope we can do this. This is not a bad team we're putting out either. Like, the team that lost 3-0 the last game was not a bad team in the slightest. We just weren't prepared for some bizarre reason. What we're going to do, though, is have this lineup be the case here. So, Alasbal starts in goal. Dasa, Romagna, Stefan Akayembe in the back line. Zogane is a deep line playmaker in the DM position. Marco starts as the box-to-box. Gustafsson starts as a Mazzala. Ali starts the inverted wing on the right. Edozi starts as an inverted winger on the left, which I could change to Noel Lopez if I ever wanted to, as well as Rosie and Moika. So we've got options. And then we have Badgie up front. So that's a thing we've got to work on. We've got a lot more homegrown players, it feels like, this year than I think we did last year, which is nice. Send the goalkeeper that we just did, Koffi, and not renewing Cameras loan. Not that we had a choice in the situation, helped us. We got Charleroi, De Winter, Wazinski, Charleroi, and Moreka, of all people, able to be part of the homegrown status, which I didn't know was the case, but maybe a reason I should keep hold of him. As well as Kiembe, so that's already 7 players there. So we've got options here, with Badgie also being part of the homegrown, but the bench is good. Lopez, Moreka, Zoidi, Goivia, Wazinski, De Winter, and Charleroi on the bench. We need those players. Let's do a good job and make sure we get our 4th win of the season. Okay, so they got the ball, and we need to get the ball back, but Kiembe, really good defending here for Kiembe. He's shown why he's the wing back on attack. Edozi, Ali with the ball, can play it back, has done, Badgie shot, and oh, Edosi's hit the post. Chance. They got a free kick. Becky, and oh my days, oh yeah, with the save, I thought it'd be worse. Edozi, what can you do with Edozi? We know you can do well here. Kiembe. In the middle, finds Ali, and I don't know how it's gone in, but he scores. Bad keeping there, and really you got to say, if you're the goalkeeper, you should be embarrassed about yourself. Ali has no right to get this in. He really doesn't. Backpedaling, heads it, and the keeper really should get there. He really should. Corner, Kiembe takes it, and we know he can do a good job. And Stefan! That's why we needed Stefan. That's why we need Kiembe. The two of them combining for the goal is perfect. And it's another routine corner. Stefan is just really good in the air. He really is. 2-0 at half-time. We're going to be second as things stand, but there's not all the games been played yet, so we need to worry about that later. But 2-0 at half-time. Good start. A throw. Kiembe takes it. He's on a booking, so I might need to take him off in a bit. But here, does see Zogane, Gustafsson. Oh, we built good ball to Gazane. Here he is now. Marco finds Ali. Zogane, Marco. They're not close on stand at all. That's on the ball now. Let's just do what he wants. Marco, Zogane. And here is Marco. Zogane again. Gustafsson out wide to Kiembe. Giving space all you want, but you don't want to do that. And we should have made it free. We really should have scored again. Okay, so they got a throw. I like to give a clean sheet, but Zogane with a good tackle actually in the end. Here's Gustafsson, who we know can do a really good ball. Badgie finds Marco. Marco's through. Goes for a goal. It's free. 3 goals to 0. And we are running away with this now. We really are. I must confess, when Badgie played the ball through, I didn't think much of this. I didn't think Marco could score from there, but I got proven wrong. Really good, powerful finish. So, ladies and gentlemen, we win 3-0 in the end. No real contest as far as I'm concerned. The perfect result. But yeah, we're up to the second place as of this moment in time. We need to wait a bit further before we find out if what we've just done keeps us in second place. But at least we're going to be in the top 5. Because we can't go below Osterled, who just played the same way against us. So that's what I'm concerned about there. 3-0 win. Bounce back from our 3-0 defeat. What can we do next? Okay, so actually we're in 3rd place because Genk were just beaten 6-0 by Stella Liège. Genk were beaten 6-0 by Stella Liège. What on earth is happening? And they just won 3-0 against Antwerp, so that's nice. I swear if Antwerp get relegated now, after beating us at the beginning of the year, I'll be disappointed. Eunice and Galeries actually got a draw against Gent, so that's fun. And Club Bruges just lost to Cercle Bruges, so could we be about to see a shock champion for the 2nd year running and it's not us? That's a bit disappointing. Either way, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys would like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But either way, until next time, goodbye. And well, good night.